Hey guys, AlphaExtraction here, and I'm gonna show you how to make clothing folds on a R6 1.0 Roblox character in Cinema 4D. This method will work on rigs, so you can animate with it or make, well, GFX. So let's begin. You want to start by getting the body parts that have the skin on them, or the clothes. They have clothes and skin, of course. And you want to disable all the rigging parts of it. So click the pose morphs, disable, and just copy and paste it outside. Re-enable the pose morphs. Set the strength, all of it to 0, and delete it. So to re-enable the pose morphs here for later, so let's do that. Get rid of all the weight tags, skin deformers, everything you find in a normal rig, and hide the rig itself. So now you just have the body parts. Select them and put the skin on it. So now what you want to do is go into point mode and use the cut tool, or the line cut tool with K and K. You can see from the menu there. Then press Shift M. So you go to the modeling settings and enable tool specific and enable snapping in that order. Then click vertex, edge, and midpoint. So basically everything you want. And just cut the parts that have the skin. For this demo, I'm going to make it quick, so I'm getting rid of the left arm and legs. So you just want to cut where the lines are, like so. And same thing down here. And ignore the select the polygons with the green lines and click U+E. These are end guns, so you're just getting rid of the end guns. And here you want to get rid of the triangles as well, because as I know, triangles are annoying. So in spots like these, just click the line where there's a triangle and click U+Z to get rid of them. And for the right arm, there's also shortcuts that can be used. So for example, if the line is straight like here, select the polygons, go press K and L for the loop cut, enable restrict to selection, and select where the line is, and it'll just cut in a straight line automatically. And there's one on this side too, so I'm just gonna click that, and from there just cut manually. Enable there, same thing over here, and press U+L for the loop selection tool. Select that, delete it. Select double click to select the connected polygons, delete that too, and press U+O to get rid of all those extra points. So now I'm ended up with something like this. You want to put them together in a null. I'm gonna move the axis to the center for convenience, and name it, I don't know, gloves. And on top of it, add a cloth surface, Shift C, cloth surface. And you should see it's like automatically subdivided. Turn that off for now, don't need it. And inside the clothes here, insert a displacer deformer, like that. Change the intensity to type to intensity, and add a noise shader. This is for the clothing folds. So disable that for now, and we need to close the gaps here because you can't just have it like pop out and have nothing inside. So select the edges, double click, use the scale tool, hold control, and use the scale tool, set it to 0, U+O to optimize, U+C to melt, and it should be like that. Should look something like that, yeah. It looks a little bit weird. Really best if you make a new material and apply it to here, so it's just black. Luckily for me, the outlines on this guy's clothes are, well, black, so I can just use the black color. And do the same thing for the torso. Select the edges and do the same method, scale inward. And for this one, you might not want to melt the lines because it's a really weird setup. So let's just go here, put the black on, and there. And you'll notice if we enable the rig again, you see it sort of pop out. It might be a little bit too much, so we can adjust that. Go into the noise shader and set the noise to a different type than the default noise, whichever one works better for you. You also want to put the cloth surface inside wherever your body is. It looks better if you have subdivision on for the rig. So if you turn the subdivision up here, it looks pretty smooth, kind of. That's what the cloth surface is for. You can extrude it outward so it looks a little bit better. First you want to adjust the displacer. Change the global scale to something bigger, so the folds don't become too big, and also it extrudes outward a little bit more. And you can also turn up the relative scale Y value. So in my experience, it's looked better with that on. Turn the global scale down a little bit. And just keep messing around until you get what you want. So actually for now, you can also select the original body parts and add the original skin color to it. Darn. Hold up. Yeah, just get the skin color for it. That. And just apply the textures to those. This looks better. And you've enabled the body sub back. Put the skin back on. Okay. And to put so you want to put a mesh deformer inside of each of the clothes. Change the settings so that external is surface area, and select the corresponding body part it wants to be attached to, like this, and click initialize. Now it's going to turn into the wireframe, so you want to fix that, get rid of the compositing and display tags. So now, if you re-enable it, it should follow the rig, like so. It looks gross, but this is what I use for my method. You need to mess around a little bit more. Jeez. Yeah, just mess around, and you'll find it eventually. Alright, and that's the end of my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and peace.